Good morning, all, and welcome to the 18th edition of NASSCOM Product Conclave. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you here. And before we get started with the events of the next few days, I just wanted to take a few minutes to walk you all through the compelling set of opportunities that actually made us think about the theme of world class from India. The Indian product platform technology companies are on the cusp of greatness, supported by an ecosystem that is hard to replicate anywhere else in the world. The market forces that are driving digital adoption is opening up immense opportunities for the Indian product ecosystem due to the fact that every business is looking to adopt digital platforms and products. Cloud adoption is growing at an unprecedented level, which creates opportunities around cloud management, vertical solutions, modernization of applications, and more. Growth of SaaS and subscriptions as the preferred delivery and business model respectively, has created an opportunity for Indian product companies to focus on growing markets domestically and abroad. Indian product companies are leading the way in adoption of deep tech like AI, ML, big data, IoT, blockchain, metaverse, and more to provide platform and vertical solutions for the global market. We have no doubt that the Indian product ecosystem will be world leaders in many of these areas across verticals by 2030. Our studies have shown that currently $14 billion of product and platform market for Indian product companies will grow at a CAGR of 24% till 2030, creating an immense revenue growth to go along with the large value being delivered. Some recent industry reports have cited that the Indian SaaS market will deliver over $1 trillion of value by 2030, a large number indeed. We have seen the early evidence of this in the rapid valuation of startups, with over 40 achieving unicorn status just this year, and many more to come in the near future. At NASSCOM, we firmly believe that the key differentiator for India, like making us world-class, is innovation and investment in R&D, particularly areas like deep tech. While building the great products that solve high-value problems are important, we also believe that consumption is equally important and needs conversation, particularly in the domestic context. We need an India market that is leading adopter of emerging technologies and products across enterprises, consumer, and public sector, so that we can mature these rapidly and we can have a strong, thriving local market supporting our product companies, like in other parts of the world. The government has led from the front on this public good digital infrastructure like Aadhaar, UPI, and now the focus on healthcare, along with framing new policies like procurement norms, to name a few, and many more to come. While we are very proud of the achievements of our product companies to date, it is time for us to focus on deeper metrics like level of R&D investment, revenue, profitability, and global benchmarks, which are the validation of any product company around the world and will lead us to the world class from India mantra. We have emerging areas like robotics, drones, autonomous vehicles, space tech, synthetic biology, and more, powered by deep tech. Therein lie future opportunities that bring together new innovation to power the next phase of growth of product companies from India. I will again point to the strength of our ecosystem, comprising of some of the largest technology service providers in the world with domain depth, global capability centers or GCCs of over 1,400 and growing largest companies in the world, thousands of SMEs who are providing application and cloud services globally, many of whom are converting their domain expertise to create new products and solutions. And last but not least, the increasingly confident and hard-charging startups and their founders. This is ably supported by an equally passionate set of investors, mentors, and increasingly emerging partnerships between academia and industry. It takes a village to grow a child, and I can assure you that the village is vibrant and itching to see the immense success of its children on the global stage. NASSCOM has been on the forefront of building the products and startup ecosystem for nearly 2 decades under the umbrella of NASSCOM Product Initiative that was established in 2007. The vision of the product initiative was to establish the Indian software product ecosystem as a world-class source of high-value and innovative next-generation products for domestic and world markets. Since the inception, this effort has only evolved with growing industry needs and demands, and NASSCOM is committed to building the world's most open and collaborative ecosystem to ensure that the next decade will redefine our status as a product nation in a global context. The NASSCOM Product Council, which is the custodian of the product initiative, has set its goals of driving 10x growth of the product ecosystem by 2025, to achieve $80 billion in export revenue and enable 1,000 plus deep tech startups to grow and create a cadre of over 50,000 product managers from India. The NASSCOM Product Conclave, which is where we are here today, now in its 18th edition, is the celebration of the Indian product ecosystem. And this year's edition is appropriately themed World Class from India. In spite of the pandemic, the last NPC held virtually in January of 2021 had participation from over 43 countries with 200 plus speakers and 8,500 plus attendees. It turned out to be the largest NPC so far, with 600 plus direct business and investment leads generated and product startups, along with 2,000 plus networking meetings between participants. We have an equal level of interest for this edition, and we anticipate about 15,000 people would have registered, and a large number of them would have attended live, and many more will watch on video at a later point in time. Thank you for joining us today. While NPC is the flagship conference, we have a year-long set of activities to help various dimensions of enabling the Indian product ecosystem. These include Emerge 50, India's most prestigious and prominent award of the Indian product software ecosystem. Held for over 12 years now, the awards are synonymous with high caliber and innovative software product companies that are being led by never say die entrepreneurs. In fact, you would like to know that the awards have recognized over 575 winners to date. Interestingly, having won the awards, over 85 companies have made successful exits and raised more than $2.6 billion in funding. This Power Pack League has so far witnessed the emergence of 5 unicorns and 5 soonicorns, which are on their cusp of becoming so. Emerge 50 has been consistently successful in spotting these winners early, way before they achieve their pinnacle. And for that, we are very proud of this award, Emerge 50. With a vision to make India a world leader in deep tech products, we launched the NASSCOM Deep Tech Club in 2017 as a program aimed towards scaling the impact of over 1,000 Indian deep tech product companies over the next 5 years. Today, the deep tech community holds 153 product startups in its cohort, with many in advanced stages of growth. NASSCOM Product Skills endeavors to enable a cohort of 50,000 product managers by 2025. And the reason for that is we believe that the next set of skills that are required for establishing Indian product companies is in product management and allied functions like design and everything else, and analytics. With the help of product leaders from the industry, we have concluded close to 150 knowledge sessions and workshops, creating over 200 hours of curated proprietary content, which is now being converted for product managers' online courses. NASSCOM Product Internship Program, NPIP, under development, aims to create 500 specialized internship opportunities every year in product management space with the help of industry. Market access programs in global markets, a focused stream on building visibility and impact, branding and marketing India for products globally, sustained efforts to increase visibility in global markets, storytelling the India product nation story, successes and showcasing key forums, World Class from India, and structured programs with key markets like the US, Japan, Europe, classified as high potential and emerging research distinct opportunities in these markets and connect with Indian product companies. NASSCOM and council leaders have been part of the National Policy on Software Products, NPSP, since 2019. Every year, we host multiple roundtable meetings between industry and government bodies to understand and bridge the gap. We have been an active participant in various committees for National Product Registry, Model RFP for software products, and have even facilitated the release of the first draft of Software Product Innovation and Development Scheme. That brings us to today and the next few days. NASSCOM Product Conclave 2021, starting today and going on till the 4th. The overall NASSCOM Product Conclave 2021 World Class from India brings up stories, best practices, opportunities, and challenges to creating World Class from India. This year, we are striving to focus the spotlight on some of the key areas that will enable us to achieve the vision of vibrant and global successful product companies from India. The input fundamentals are the necessary ingredients to a successful future, and we are seeking to address these areas and more through the plenary and summits. On day 1, you will hear from some of the prominent unicorn founders. We will have the opportunity to hear from Girish on Freshworks' IPO story, Shashank talking about innovation and how they went through so many pivots in its unicorn journey, and many more like Shashi from High Radius, Yamini from HubSpot, Jay from Techion, and so on. We also have sessions to derive deeper insights around how the new age product evolution is taking place with global technology leaders. Day 2 will have more founders and global leaders with insights on how they're organizing their companies for the hybrid work world. With deep tech talks from Shruti Gandhi, Virud Seth, Jaswinder, and others, in the leadership conversation with Sukhinder Singh Cassidy, Vanitha Narayanan, and Sunil Gopinath, Day 2 will bring in multiple flavors of leadership. We will gain insights on investor sentiments around growth products and what they find exciting in the future. Day 3, we'll have 6 deep dive summits and sessions around some of the most happening areas of business and technology. Everything as a subscription, global GTM, talent acquisition to retention, machine and space, the next frontier, neo cash and consumer spend, and future of digital health. These sessions have been curated by over 50 volunteers over the last 45 days, which again is a power of this community and an amazing representation of what NPC is all about. Day 4, we are, for the first time in the history of NPC, we have added a day-long set of curated sessions for students. We believe the next generation is going to be our strength, and we need to start addressing them early. The day is packed with the masterclass to learn deep concepts, sessions on navigating career in the early days, in the field of product and product management, a unique quiz which saw over 107 student teams from K through 12 graduate and postgraduate levels fighting for the top 6 positions to reach a finale where they will compete for the Next Gen Product Champion 2021 title and the product related challenges which students' teams have worked on. In all, a great opportunity for student and young professionals to start high in their journey with recognition from NASSCOM and member community. I again welcome all of you and hope you will find the entire 4 days fruitful and enriching. I also want to take this moment to thank our army of passionate organizers, volunteers who came from the entire product ecosystem, and the teams at NASSCOM who worked very, very hard to make NPC 2021 happen. The strength of our ecosystem is the community. And if you are interested in being part of that movement, please come join us in making World Class from India happen. Thank you and wish you a very fruitful NPC 2021.